Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Love. First of all, before I begin, I would like to thank every one of you who have subscribed. We just hit our 1000 subscriber mark, which feels really great. So guys, keep showing your love, keep supporting, and I will make sure to post more and more informative and educating videos every week. So without wasting any time, let's just get into today's video. So as you can see from the title, I would be sharing the really simple steps which would actually work on how you can book your hotel for 3-day quarantine in Canada if you're looking to travel to Canada anytime soon. I received a lot of comments, a lot of messages saying that, hey, we are unable to book the hotel. They don't pick up. They leave us for long waiting hours. They're not accepting our credit card. They're not sending confirmation email. So in this video, I will share exactly what steps you need to follow to get your booking done for free of cost. And you can call them internationally, and you don't have to like wait and pay for international call. So make sure to stick to the end of the video. I will be sharing all those after steps. That I would be sharing a pamphlet with you which shows the list of the hotels and their price per night. So I also received comments saying like, what's the price of this hotel, what's the price of that hotel. So in that particular pamphlet you will be able to see the price of each and every hotel per night, which would actually help you decide which hotel you should stay in according to your budget and location. Lastly, I would also be sharing an experience of a student who landed on 22nd February after the rule was implemented. So I would be sharing his immigration experience as well and what questions was asked by him after the new restrictions were implemented. So make sure to stick to that as well, and it would actually clarify a lot of your questions and doubts. Also stick by the end of the video, as I will be sharing some really good news for some students, some international students, and trust me, it would be really good news. So make sure to stick to the end of the video. I'm not going to tell it to you right now. It's going to be suspense, but it will be a good news. And without wasting any time, guys, let's just begin the video. Okay, so first of all, let me begin by telling you the really simple and convenient steps which you can use to book your hotel for 3 days. Follow all these steps, and like if you want to take a screenshot, I would be posting it on the site as well. You can take a screenshot and follow all these steps, and I'm sure you will get your hotel booking done really easily. Step one is so basically first thing is that people are spreading rumors that if you call to the officers at this particular time or at that time, they will pick up faster, but that's not true. You can call them at any time. I had a few friends and few subscribers who got their hotel booking done, and the time that they mentioned was that they called the numbers at I think 2 p.m. IST, so you could try giving them a call at that time. And the step one is to install the Skype app on your mobile phone or your laptop or whatever you use. Install the Skype app, as it will help you to do the international call free of cost. And once you install it, is a USA Canada calling pack, which I think is not expensive. I think it's around rupees 240 for 24 hours, and you can purchase that will allow you to call internationally for I think 24 hours, if I might not be wrong, and you could easily call them free of cost. And this is the step one. So you need to download Skype down and purchase that calling pack or the calling card. The next thing is that I would be showing you 4 numbers on the screen, as you can see. So all these 4 numbers on the right side are the numbers for Government of Canada hotel booking. So you can call on any of these numbers to book your hotels. They updated on their website as well as and they introduced 3 more numbers so that it can be easier for many people to call, because the traffic volume of calls for one number was very high. So you can call any of these numbers around 2 p.m. IST, which is the Canadian time. Call on these numbers, and now I'll be sharing you what happened with one of my subscribers. Basically, I'm not going to lie to you, it will take some waiting time before they pick up. They won't pick up right away. So for my friend, he tried these steps as well, and so he called on one of the numbers. It took him around 2 hours and 30 minutes before they picked up his call. And then the agent who picked up, he took all his personal details, which I mentioned they would take, like I mentioned in my previous video. So he took all the personal details, and then he also asked him that is it necessary for him to purchase the meal plans as well, or if he don't purchase the meal plans, would it be cheaper for him? So the agent responded that yes, you need to purchase the meal plans as well. It's mandatory, and it's only one package which comes with the meal plans. You cannot like opt out of the meal plans. So he did that, and then he was allowed to book the hotel. So my friend, he booked in the hotel Fairfield Inn, and it costed him around $979 for 3 days for one person. It is in Toronto, and it includes meal and some hand sanitizers and free Wi-Fi in the hotel. So he got that for $979 after booking though. But what happens is they take your credit card information which they use for the payment. And what happens is you don't have to pay right away. What happens is you need to pay once you check out from the hotel. So you need to have a credit card. So basically, I called a few of the hotels, and they did mention that the only mode of payment that they're accepting right now is a credit card. It could be an international credit card or a Canadian credit card, but it should be something through which the payment could go through. Like it could be a credit card or a Visa card from your Canadian bank account, or even if you bring something from India or somewhere else, like you could use a Forex card. But make sure it works and confirm that it will go through their machine, so you can only pay it through them. So if you have any problems, so once the officer asks you, and then the agent will ask you about your credit card information on the phone for like a credit card authorization form, which you could use for making the payment, and you can provide the information to them. It doesn't matter if it's on your mother's name or on your father's name. That's just a myth. It is not mandatory to be the credit card in your name. So you provide the information, and then if the agent supposedly says that no, it's not working, it won't work, just tell them that enter the credit card information for now, and once you check out, you will pay it from another credit card if in case that happens. So you do that, and then one really important tip is that you tell the agent to send you a confirmation email about the booking, so that he doesn't forget about it. So once he takes all the information, he would be sharing a confirmation email with you, which would tell you about details about your hotel booking, and you won't have to pay it from India. You can pay when you check out. Make sure to keep that email safe. Take a printout of that email and bring that with you as a proof of the hotel booking. And then once you check out, you can pay once you check out. Lastly, the email would say if your credit card doesn't go through, the email would say that it's without payment, but that doesn't matter. It won't create a problem at all. One more tip that I would like to mention that my friend mentioned was that just be polite with the agent. Like try and understand, listen to him. Don't argue with him, because if once he hangs up, you will be left again like hanging for another 3 hours of waiting time. Also, once he picks up the phone, make sure the first thing you do is to give them your phone number. So in case the call hangs up, he can actually call you back. Okay, so that was all the steps that you need to follow to get your hotel booking done. And trust me, if you follow these steps patiently, your hotel booking will be done. One more thing that I would like to clarify is that there is no such rule in which you have to book your hotel within 48 hours of your flight. It is recommended though, because if your flight is in like 10 days or 11 days, you wouldn't want to book it right away, because that will just increase the volume of calls, and people who are actually traveling earlier would face problems. So you should try and understand that as well. So if your flight is within 48 hours, you should give them a call and book your hotel. Follow all the steps that I mentioned, and I think you would be actually able to book your hotel really easily and conveniently in one go. Now, let's go ahead and look at the different list of hotels and their price per night, so that you can have a good idea in advance before you give them a call as to what hotel you would like to book. So let's go ahead and look at their prices. Okay, so as you can see on your screen right now, I have the list of all the hotels in Toronto and Vancouver. I apologize, I couldn't get for Calgary and Montreal. So in Toronto, as you can see, we have five hotels currently in the list. So for 4 Point Sheridan, if it's a single person, it's going to be $309. For two persons in a single room would be $509. For three persons in a single room would be $729 per day. So this is for one day. So yes, this is true that if two people who are traveling together will stay together in a single room, it will cost a little less. Now this one is for 4 Point Sheraton. For ALT Hotel, which I called in my previous video, for single person it's $399, double $439, triple $499. For Fairfield Inn, single is $279, double $329, triple $479. And as you can see, same for the Holiday Inn and for Sheraton Gateway. I'm not going to waste your time by reading all the prices, as you can already see it on your screen. The only thing that I'm going to mention in Toronto, that the cheapest hotel would be Fairfield Inn Hotel for a single person and for three persons. And for 3 days, it's going to cost you, as I mentioned, around $989. For Vancouver, though, it's a little expensive. So we have four hotels in the list of for Vancouver. So we have Westin Wall Center, Fairmont, Radisson, and Days Inn. And as you can see on the screen, for single, double, and triple person in Westin, it's $525, $725, and $875 respectively, and so on for the other hotels. You can go ahead and take a screenshot of this part. And to clarify about Vancouver, I think the cheapest hotel in Vancouver would be Radisson for one person, and even for three persons, it would be Radisson, which is at $841. So now you can decide and book it according to yourself. You can still go on the websites of the hotel and talk to them and see what they have to say. And these prices are as of 19th February 2021. These could change, so keep that point in mind. The pricing is per room per night plus taxes. It includes taxes, and you need 3 nights compulsory. To clarify, it's not 3 days and 2 nights, it's actually 3 nights and 4 days. The prices will include transportation from airport to hotel, rooms, meals, cleaning. However, the Sheraton Gateway near Pearson Airport includes a $125 meal voucher per person per night. Anything extra is charged. The rate for child and adult is same. The quarantine room availability is very limited, so you can call them for pricing as well. Once booked, it is 100% non-refundable, no changes. And if COVID test arrives earlier, no refund of balance of stay. So these 2 points are actually really important. And to give you a tip, guys, please book your flight first and then book the hotel, because as you can see, the hotel booking is non-refundable, and currently it's really hard to find a ticket. So book your flight tickets, confirm the date, and then go ahead and confirm your hotel. And even if your COVID test arrives like in 1 day or 2 day, you won't be able to get a reimbursement, and you will still have to stay for those 3 days. And then after that, you can go anywhere else to finish your remaining 11 days of quarantine. Okay, so that was all about the hotel booking, the steps you need to follow, and the list of hotels along with their prices. Now let's go ahead and discuss the immigration experience of a friend who shared with me his experience, who landed on the 22nd of February after all these new rules were implemented. So I'm going to tell you exactly what he told me about his experience. I'm not going to make up stuff to make you guys happy. So basically what he told me, his immigration experience was really smooth, and it was almost as similar as mine. So if you haven't checked out my immigration experience, go ahead and check out that video. So they asked him similar documents like his COVID test result, his health declaration form, his letter of acceptance, and stuff like that. And then they asked him about if he has booked his 3-day hotel quarantine. So he did book it from India as well. He followed all those steps which I mentioned. So he had the printout of that email and he showed it to them, and they were like, okay, that's perfectly fine. And they didn't ask any other questions. They did ask him, where are you going to stay for the remaining 11 days? So he mentioned that he would be staying with his relatives, and I think he mentioned it was in Toronto as well, so they would be coming to pick him up. Like he got a letter made from his relatives saying that yes, we are giving consent for him to quarantine at our place, and he would be staying in a private basement which has a private bathroom, and we would be keeping the food outside his door. And they signed the form. So he showed them that form, he gave their contact information, and after that the officer didn't ask him anything else, and they gave him a study permit, and he was good to go. Basically, these are just the few new things that were added. So they just asked him about the confirmation of the hotel booking, if he was going to stay in the hotel, and asked to see if he had a confirmed booking. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the information about a confirmation that if you can actually book a hotel once you arrive in Canada, because my friend who I talked to already had his booking, and he couldn't find other people who didn't had a booking before coming to Canada. So I apologize for that. But yeah, that was his immigration experience. It was not bad. It was really similar as of mine. And that was it for today's video, guys. Now, before I end, let me give you the good news, what I wanted to share with you. So basically, if you're an international student in either Seneca College in Ontario or in the Algonquin College in Ontario, so the good news is, I'm not sure if it's a rumor or if it's actually true. I didn't confirm it with the colleges. I actually got a screenshot of an email or on their website what it mentions. So basically, if you're a student on either of these colleges, so as you can see on the screen, the Seneca College is actually going to reimburse your 3-day hotel quarantine cost, because they understand that students are already paying a lot of money, so they will be reimbursing for those 3 days. Now, for those who are in Algonquin College, the other good news is that if you are staying in 3-day in a hotel, so basically if you take the Algonquin College quarantine plan, if you're a student of Algonquin College, the 11 days would be covered. The cost of those 11 days would be covered by the college, which is actually really good and a really kind gesture by the college. So this was the good news for those students who were in these two colleges. And I hope you find this video helpful. I hope it was useful and informative to you guys. If you did find it helpful at any point, guys, please do leave a like. It helps for the YouTube and it makes the video go out. Do subscribe to my channel, be a part of my journey, and I will make sure to post more and more informative videos in the future. Do comment down if you have still any questions left, and I will get back to all of you. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.